depends on how things go. There will be things found beneath the pyramid. Beings is a possibility, but what is a probability is technology. Beings, maybe. It sort of depends on who is the one whom discovers those subterranean chambers. Remember, their vibration will determine if beings whom are responsible for that technology will show up. If they are a significant enough of a vibrational match, those beings may be there. If the person whom discovers these chambers is not a vibrational match for them, the beings may be there, but may retreat to a more non-physical perspective. So it really depends on the nature of the finder, but there is a possibility of beings being discovered and a probability of technology being discovered. Now, in terms of revelation and this being shared, if this is discovered, it will likely be kept quiet at first and will be slowly hinted at over time. Because what they will find there is going to connect to technologies that are currently observed in your skies. So once it is discovered, people are going to have to make special phone calls to other people to figure out what to do with what they've discovered. They will also have to ask themselves the question, do I tell them what I've discovered? So there's much nuance in what can unfold here, but we're letting you know what the storyline is. This is what it looks like. There's more nuance than what we've said here, but this is a very clear picture of what we are seeing. But there are many people whom are aware of what we have said, and they are working around the clock to be the one whom gets that privilege to go beneath. There are many teams that want to go beneath. Some are just interested, and some are driven. So, in terms of these revelations, if they were to happen, it will likely be within about 3 to 5 of your years. Again, we know that many of these things to some of you may sound like they're taking a while, all of these revelations, but you must remember there is a timeline my civilization has laid out. And for many of the deep revelations that you're all seeking, for many of them, one of the unveiling dates is your year of 2027. So we know these things seem perhaps far away at times, but there are dates of unveiling emerging. In your own reality, if you use your energy to remove your own veils and the veils of the collective, you can fast forward that, and you can have many of these collective revelations much sooner. If you do that, of course, it's more responsibility because everything will speed up and you'll have to be more adaptive to the changes. Nevertheless, this can be done. Generally speaking, for those who are going with the flow, they're working on themselves. They're not necessarily ripping the veil away. They're simply putting their best foot forward and striving for their best life and best relationship. For these people, 2027 is likely in your timeline when many of these revelations will be made. But we're saying for many of you, that can come sooner. It depends really on what you do with those veils, because they're just energy. You can manipulate that energy however you see fit, if you know how to.